for the benefit of our educators, our students, and the future of our educational system. Thank you.
Dr. Mendez, thank you very much. All our panelists, you did great. And under the committee Rule 9, we will now give you some questions to further explore the discussion of the teacher shortage. Is there a problem in America? We'll talk about that. Under the 5-minute rule, I now recognize myself for 5 minutes. Toss up, is the warning light on? Do we have to do something different? Anybody want to jump in? Is that true? We got to change, Dr. Basile.
100%.
100%. So the warning light on, we've got to do something different because it's not working right now. Principal Greg, you're on the front line there. You're having a hard time hiring teachers and keeping them there?
Yes, every day. I think being able to find qualified teachers who want to do the job is very challenging. However, when we do get them, into our model, we do believe we are retaining that at a higher rate. They are enjoying the profession, but getting their foot in the door has been a definite challenge.
Very good. Now, both you and Dr. Basile both have talked about teams. What does that mean? If I am a student, what will that mean? Does that mean there's 2 teachers coming in or multiple teachers coming in? What will I notice the difference at as a student? Anybody? Dr. Basile.
So we define teams as at least 2 teachers sharing a roster of students, right? So a double roster. I talk about it like this. In what happens right now is you take a group of students, you say, here's your 25 kids, your 25 kids, your 25, or maybe 30, or maybe 60, depending on where you live. And we hope, right, that every one of those teachers is the same, that every kid is going to get the same kind of experience, and they are not. Because one of those teachers might be a brand new teacher, one of them might be an emergency teacher, one might be somebody who came in who was an engineer coming back, somebody might have 15 years of experience. What we're saying in teams is how do all those people then, those 4 people, because which one do you want for your kid? You want all of them. So how do you look at kids, that same group of kids, look at the variance of those kids, the needs of those kids, and now build teams of adults around those kids that address the needs, teams of adults that have expertise that address the needs.
So if I'm in the classroom, it could be Miss Jones one day, it could be Mr. Rogers the next day. They are interchangeable as heads of the
Typically, you're in a classroom and you have all 4 teachers.
Right, there are 4. Yeah, there's
Always,
4, and they're coming
right?
in.
Plus
when you're not teaching, you're part of a team, and you're not teaching. What are you doing?
You're always teaching.
You're always
You're
teaching.
just grouping. You have a small group. You have a different small group. You're always teaching, or
Okay.
you're planning, but you're always working.
Your high school utilizes this method, Dr. Mendez. Is it working? Is that working? Having multiple teachers for each class?
Yes, I think the first impact that happens is by wrapping, like at our school, a couple of our teams are 5 teachers and a special education teacher, so 6 total, around 150 kids, 180 kids at maximum, sharing that roster. The first thing that happens is the students are known. One of our goals in our district is to know every kid by name, serve them by strength and need, and graduate them ready for college, career, and community. So with that, with having a team, students getting known is number 1, meeting their needs is number 2, but those teachers are collaborating, they're co-creating and co-designing lessons and learning experience for students. At times, there are multiple teachers in the room. At times, there's not. It still is high school. You know, algebra still has to be taught as algebra. World history is world history. Government's government. However, the impact is that teachers collectively can share their expertise to design better learning experiences to honestly meet the needs of all kids. And when we say all kids, we do mean all kids.
10-4. No, 10-4. It's working. It's good. I would imagine when I'm part of a team, I think everybody does better, and I see that. And that's, I know, a complaint of teachers. I'm not supported. I'm by myself, and when I have somebody. So no, this is something that we all need to explore, the team approach. Dr. Spooner, we have been told, or at least it's hard for folks that are experts in their field, but are not coming through the educational path they want to teach. Like if Bill Gates wanted to teach computers, or Elon Musk wanted to teach science, that they just couldn't come in the classroom, and the barriers are so high to people that have expertise and want to give back. Is that true? And what can we do to welcome Elon Musk and Bill Gates to the teaching arena?
I would say that is true in many instances. We do have opportunities, and we're working through some possibilities. And again, strategically, we need to think about what is it for the children in the classrooms that they need to know when we begin looking at experts in disciplines. For example, we have built certificate programs where individuals can come into the profession, such as Bill Gates, or someone who may have a mathematics major.
Is it too hard right now? Would you say it's too hard? Is that an area we need to look at to make it easier?
It is an area, yes. It is an area that we all need to look at to make sure that we're doing, the word streamlining was used, to make sure that we're streamlining, working with individuals to meet the needs of or to meet their experience needs and what that looks like in the classroom, and develop more streamlined programs so that a person comes into the profession not doing a 4-year, but doing maybe a
Noted. No. You made your point. Thank you very much. Thank you all for questions. Let's go to the ranking member now from the great state of Connecticut. Ms. Hayes, you are recognized for 5 minutes.